Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video, and today is Thursday, March 19th, and surprisingly enough, there is no awesome mechanical noises in the background that always degrade anyone's video work, but today we're going to be taking a look at two different weapons that I need to review. We've got the H&K-21 light machine gun, and then we also have the Barrett M98B that I've also produced as well. Both of those need official reviews, and that's what I'm going to spend today doing. I'm going to go ahead and start with the HK21 for now, and then the Barrett M98B will be uploaded after this one. So, we're going to start with the rendered image like we usually do. So this one's kind of modeled like the one from Black Ops 2, except I went with a more wooden furniture approach than the standard you usually see a tan on it, and I went with wooden furniture because it looks a little bit better and it looks more reminiscent of the AK-47. There was a few changes that I made here and there when it comes to the model, but we're going to get into that when we actually get to the 3D model, which we're going to go ahead and start doing now. So we're going to go let LDD open up. And just a little bit of background information. The H&K-21 is the light machine gun version of the G3 assault rifle. It shoots a full-size battle rifle. I think it's 308. Actually, don't know. It might be 5.56 by 45. Yeah, 7.62. 308. So this is the, it's a full-size battle rifle, basically. Where's it at? Cartridge. 7.62 by 51. 5.56 by 45 in later variants, and then 12.7 by 99, which is, something else. I actually don't know what that is. Oh shit, the design one that shoots 50 BMG. Alright. Anyhow, so the HK-21 is this variant, and Black Ops 2 is the one that shoots the 308. Like I said, it's just the light machine gun version of the G3. H&K wanted to give the German army a much better weapon to use than the standard G3 because it was known to overheating in extended firefights. So they went ahead and they introduced the H&K-21, which allowed for basically prolonged use without the overheating type thing that we had going on, the same issue. So as with all my weapons, we're going to start with the stock, and we're going to work our way forward up into the front of the gun. Excuse me. And so this stock has been along for a very, very long time. And by very, very long, I mean it's been sitting in my Google Drive for about 2 years. This stock is extremely old. That's why this gun has been on the back burner for a long time. I started it over 2 years ago, and about a week ago, I finally got around to finishing it. As a side note, I do apologize if you hear any kids screaming. It's getting kind of hot with the door shut to my left, so I did have to open it. But like I was saying, this gun is over 2 years old in the stock section. Everything else is the newer version. That's why it looks a little bit better. But there was some modifications that went on, and by modifications, the only thing that happened was these curved pieces up here just to make it a little bit more comfortable. It's the only modification that really happened, and then some of the this was adjusted for a little bit right there. The features of the stock, of course, is the curved for comfort up here, kind of cheek rest. It's got the sling mount right here, which is actually a really nicely detailed sling mount. Curves around on the inside as well. Screw, screw, screw. Rubberized butt pad with the curve, nice and flat. And that's pretty much it for the stock. It's a pretty standard stock. It fits right into the back of the receiver, nice, strong, really connected. You can definitely bump it around and you're not going to get any breakage or anything. As for the lower receiver, this is probably one of the harder things that I did in this model because this grip is not a standard grip that I do. I actually took this piece and I got it to go flush with the upper part of the lower receiver here. And that was pretty hard to do. It took a lot of time to get down. but when I got it, I felt really good. So that looks really nice. This piece here is to cover up the ugliness that is the portion right there. Oops. The grip itself features some of the kind of like a rubberized groove going through it, which is the black. It's curved on the back here for comfort, and it's curved on the front here for comfort. It's got the proper shaping on the bottom there. It's got the finger grooves in it so that your fingers don't slip out. It also features your trigger guard coming up into your bottom part of the lower receiver. And then of course you have our newer kind of styled curve triggers instead of just the Technic beam that I am known for. We have our working magazine release, which is one of the paddles. It works just like an AK-47. I apologize for the lack of a magazine. I never got around to making one. We have here our ambidextrous fire selector / safety. So as of right now, it's in safe. Up one is semi-auto, and then up another one is full auto. Like I said, that is on both sides, on this side as well, as you can see there. As for the upper receiver, this is a pretty awesome upper receiver. It's definitely shaped properly like it should be. It's got the room in here for the extending stock that H&K is known to make. So I might make the standard G3 with an extendable stock. I don't know as of right now. I modified it to host an actual a rail system up here. Usually these don't come with rail systems, but I modified it. Here's the rear sight, not the best sight, but it works. It definitely lines up with the front sight down there. Your sight picture is going to look something right along the lines of that. Here is our shell ejection port, which was probably one of the most difficult, because the thing is, you have this groove here in the upper receiver for the stock, but at the same time, right above that is your shell ejection port, and it turned out to be kind of a pain to get this going on right here. So I had to do that, and I got that, and when I got that, I was really happy. Right here we have our carrying handle. So this was a super fun thing to build. It was a pain in the ass, but it did pay off. As you can see, it'll flip out like that right above the gun so that you can carry it. I did mine out of a black polymer instead of a brown wood grain. I don't know why, it just did. It's textured to make carrying it just a little bit easier so it doesn't slip out of your hand. Flip it back down. Excuse me. Anyhow, we come into now our handguard, which has the black vents on the side for your overheating of the barrel so that it vents easier to the outside. You have the wood type grip that you actually put your hand around so that it doesn't burn you, just the metal itself. Back here we have a modified lower end of this handguard, which features a tactical rail for any grips that you might want to add, flashlights, things like that. And then we have this really amazingly curved handguard right here where your gas system is. So this is your gas adjustment right here on the end of the barrel, right there. This is your front ring sight, like so. And then this is probably where it got super, super difficult. This is your charging handle and so on. And the funny thing about these is that you can take and cock it back to right there. And that's the weapon in battery. As you can see, there's the rubber band system right there. It snaps forward to the front part there. But you can cock it back normally like this, and you know you're in battery, you've loaded around. Or before you even drop the magazine, you can pull your bolt back, and you can flip it up. What the hell? Oh, I guess this is the unmodified version. I fixed this because this is technically too short to... Sorry about the car. This is technically too short to fit up around there, so I fixed that in a later model, but I guess I downloaded the wrong one. So this will take in, what the hell? Let's go. Go! What the shit? I honestly... Oh. My bad. Oops. It's not fully back, like it should be. There we go. So it locks up into the gas position, or the top of your curve on this handguard here, like so. And then you can drop your magazine, put in a new mag, and then HK slap this bolt down so that it snaps forward. So the HK slap is the kind of like one of the more infamous things about HKs. It works out really good. It's actually in the manual that you're supposed to do that. It's recommended for performance of the weapon. It's super weird, but it's kind of cool and I like it. So I made sure that feature was definitely involved. And then finally, we have our barrel at the end here. It's got the kind of like standard muzzle brake, shoots the gas out to the side, things like that. Curved barrel. And then at the end, you have your kind of like the circle. Sorry if I got quiet. There's people walking by, so I don't want to say nothing and creep them out because I'm like talking to myself in the car. But got the hole in the back of the muzzle here for the bullet to come out, the 308. And that pretty much rounds off the H&K-21. So as I was saying previously, this is the basically just the light machine gun of the G3. As you can see, locking back the bolt does open up the shell ejection port. So as you can see, it opens it up. If you guys want to see the full bolt, it looks something along the lines of this, which was a lot harder to do than what you think it was. Oh, I should probably fix that. But how I can get it to move an LDD is that this is all a color that none of the other gun is, and then you put it on these rail systems here, and then you can just color select it and get it to move like that. So that's how I get it to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much for the H&K-21. Like I said, like I think I said it 3 times now, this is the light machine gun variant of the standard G3 battle rifle that they were using before the H&K G36 came along. And that pretty much rounds it up for this video, so I'll see you guys later in another YouTube video later today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't be afraid to go check out my website. It will be uploaded there probably right after this video. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.